I first became involved with family dynamics through my job at the daycare. Martha was my kind of go-to gal at family dynamics, and I had a professional relationship with her and felt really comfortable contacting her and saying, I need some support on the personal side. And the support I received was amazing. Walked me through what I needed to do for my son, what I needed to advocate for him, where I needed to go. The process was a lot smoother than I expected with someone there helping me navigate the system. A typical meeting for us was addressing the needs that were the most difficult or the most challenging for us to help him with. His current diagnosis, and I think this is the last one, is autism spectrum disorder, ADHD, Tourette's, an anxiety disorder, and nonverbal learning disability. Martha has supported me the whole way through, so any questions that I may have had, any concerns, she was my go-to gal, and a phone call was always returned, and she helped me apply for funding for him for daycare. So we had some really nice support during those early intervention years where we needed to make the difference and make an impact for him. When Family Dynamics became involved with us, they taught us how to incorporate his needs as a family unit. So his behavior affects my youngest child, his behavior affects myself and my husband. They taught us how to do things together as a family. So, for example, they taught me how to chart so that if we're doing something new, we have a chart on our counter and we can count down the days, and it's a visual schedule for him, which is really important. Martha in particular had years ago taught me to take him to the facility before we get to gymnastics or a new birthday party. And that way he's got a visual of what to expect and where the bathrooms were and where the door was. And it made a huge difference, and we still follow that. Right now where we are, my son is entering grade 4. He's in a typical classroom with very few adaptations. We've actually had such a nice plan and program put in place for him for the last 3 years that we've actually lost our funding for daycare, which is a goal. And while it doesn't sound like a great thing, it really is, that he's being successful in a typical environment. I look at where we started and where we've come. It's amazing. He's doing so great. Once I got into the organization, I realized that there was counseling services, there was parent coaches, there was seminars for my husband and I to take to learn how to adapt our environment to meet our son's needs.